Alright, good afternoon everybody. So we got a Ferrari 458 Spider. What we're doing with this one today is we are taking out and replacing this little module here. This is the audio controlled module, I believe. So doing so is actually not as simple as it might look. Got to go through a pretty big multi-step process to get to it, and we're going to do that right now. Alright, first things first, we got to take out the glove box, and we're going to start by taking out the lower panel that's down here. I've already got it loose, but basically you've got four things that attach it. You've got two 3mm hex head bolts. Those are in the front. Over here you can see the hole. And then you got the push pins, plastic push pins in the back in those holes. So two in the back push pins, two hex heads, 3mm in the front, and then pull it out. Alright, next I'm going to open up the glove box like this. And the first thing you're going to take out is your light, lens, or switch, if you can get the whole thing to come out with it, which I wasn't able to. Just the lens popped off instead. If you come in from this side, over here on the left, pry it down like this to take that out. And if the switch comes with it, you just disconnect the connector from there. Next, you're going to go in, and you've got some screws to get to. 1, 2, and up here we got 1. Alright, after you've taken those 3 screws off, we've got some here on the bottom too. Got 1 right there, 1 right there. Oh, excuse me, 3 total. 1 right there, there, and there. Take those out. Alright, once you've taken out the 3 screws down there, open this back up. We're going to take this panel out at the top. The 2 screws held it originally. Take that out, and you get a couple more in there. You can see. And those are, we're going back to Allens or Torx. Hold on a minute. Those look like the 3 Allen or hex head 3mm. Take those out. Alright, so correction. After you take that panel off or out, you don't have to replace or remove those 2 screws back there. Instead, up above, there is a screw up there. That one was hiding from me, I didn't even see it. So, take that out. Alright, once you've done that, you should be able to pull this sucker right on out. And of course, we've got some connectors we've got to deal with here. I mean, well, we could deal with them, or we could move on, because we could just kind of leave this thing hanging down here, but we don't want the stress on these harnesses, so we'll take that one off. Yeah, I think that's fine just like it is. I can just leave this down since I'm working up here now, and that's what we'll do. Okay, and now that we've got that dropped, the next step is we need to take the dash pad out. First thing we have to do here is we got to pull this piece up, the middle center piece here. So we're going to get a pop off trim tool up under it and pop it up. It should pop up in the front and pull out like that. And well, it's actually the opposite. It pops up in the front with a tool and then pushes out like that. You see the ends here. So don't pry too much on this side. Go on the other side, pry up, and then pull out and move that out of your way. because underneath this is the bolts or screws we need to get next. Those two right there. There and there. And those are also 3mm hex head socket bolts or screws. Alright, once you get those two bolts out on top, come back down here behind where the glove box was. You see those two 10mm bolts back there. Those are for the airbag. Take those out. And also make sure your battery is disconnected, because you will be disconnecting the airbag as well, passenger airbag, where it sits right back there. Alright, once you get those out, some very sneaky screws that are literally inside this vent here. If you look way up there, you see where that hole is? That was the screw. So you have to take that one out. And the same thing goes over here inside that vent. So basically, hang on a minute. In a nutshell, up there, inside there, so you have to feel your way up there to find that other screw, and you might have to use a swivel or whatnot. It's a 3mm hex or Allen. It's the same on both sides. So up there and up there. Alright, now with those two out, you got some more sneaky ones. So you've got the screws coming up in the front end of this dash pad. So looking up underneath, right on the edge, you can see, hold on, make sure I'm in the right place here. Hard for me to even see. Well, you can see one of them right there. Literally right there. Pointing out. Slide this down here. There's another. And a little further there as well. Take those out. I believe that's 3 in the front. Alright, once you've got all of those finally out, you've got it's got clips behind here, like 3, I believe, 1, 2, and 3, and even over here, 1, 2, and 3. So you'll have to pry this up, pop it loose. Same thing on this side, pry it loose and pop those loose, and then this should pop out now. Yeah, just like that. Take it out, remove it from the vehicle. Now, once you have it removed, you can see on the back end these little suckers are clipped in on the far end. Same thing on this side. Got one here and one here. That's why that has to be popped loose. Where your screws are that you're taking out, those two this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Alright, next up, in order to get this out, we've got it free up top. We get to the bolts and screws on top, but we still have some down low, so that means we got to take this out of the way. So up here, it's just mainly clips, just pop loose, but underneath you've got 3 bolts, 3 8mm, and one is behind the carpet back there. You kind of see it I've already removed it. It was on the right side. Then you've got two more further down right there. Take those three loose, and then we'll pop this out, or excuse me, we'll pop this out. It should come straight back. Oh, one more thing before you can pull out this piece. It is literally attached to the secondary piece off to the left here, but there is a brake underneath. There's a screw. Hold on. Yeah, screw. Right there. Little 3mm. Take that out so that. Alright, here it is when you pop it loose. You can see the push pins right there, 3 of them. And now we can access our screws underneath. 1, 2, 3. Down low. And we got up top. Got 1, 2, 3. Ooh, might have to take this off too. Alright, we got all the screws out. I believe there's 6-ish. This little puppy, make sure you take that out too. This is just held in by the clips. Pops right out, see? Just pop. And then this should just miraculously come off, which it does. And now we've just got to disconnect some things in the back end, and we can replace that unit. Alright, here we are. We got the unit out of the car. So like I said, we're replacing this piece right here. But to do that, we're going to have to, as you can see, it's kind of hidden behind the vents. So we're going to have to take the vents out. So we'll do that next. Alright, here we go after we get the part out. So it was set in down there. So you got to remove this vent. And there's a small actuator right here. Remove those, and then you can pry this sucker out. So that's that. And that's all that just to get to this. So there you go. Hope you enjoy. If you haven't followed us yet, why don't you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think.